Well, good day, folks. This is your boy Ferris Downline, and I am coming to you live, bringing you a closer look at some of the things that I use to build my list, and to help you build your list. Now, understanding with list building, people think that when you have a solo ad provider or whatever have you, and they're promising so many opt-ins, and you see all the raving reviews. I got sales on the first try, blah blah blah, and all this good stuff. Not realizing that there's an element to that. They're salesmen. They're supposed to, polish up their stuff and not make it look dusty. And they're supposed to make you and entice you to use their specific traffic. Now, one of the things that I have learned to use over the years, and first and foremost, is capture pages and an autoresponder. And there's a lot of systems out there, there's a lot of autoresponders out there that people have been using over the years, and that's good. The situation with the autoresponders and the email systems, the contact system, so to say, is that once you build up your list and it starts accumulating more people, then the price starts to go up. And one of the real reasons that I chosen this product is because at first I used to get hung up off of using capture pages that only allowed you to use hosted videos because I wanted your attention, but that is no guarantee that you wouldn't go to YouTube anyway. So it just makes sense to use YouTube, but also to have several channels set up, because people can hate on your channel quick, fast, and hurry, and it bodes to for you to have something already set up on the background in the back burner, so that way when your channel gets hated on, you will have something already set up. One of the things that I like about the system is because it's robust. It has autoresponders, pre-made autoresponders, pre-made landing pages all for you. A landing page builder. You can go through here. I'm not going to go through all my landing pages. And pick whatever template that you want to use to build your front autoresponder page. I always go with this one because it's transparent and it just allows people to see your videos a lot more. It allows people to see your videos a lot more, and it's easier to just, I guess, edit, so to say. Brain fart that happens in videos. And then they have the video capture page, so the bridge pages. Now, a lot of people like to use video pages when they're selling their product to people, and I don't. The reason why these are not, like, some people, it goes, if you're trying to come across with something, but it goes without them knowing too much about your product. With them knowing too much, people knowing too much about your product, what's going to make them fill out this capture page form when they can just go to your website, click your link, and join up with you anyway? The whole process of using a capture page is to create a little mystery, and to not just a little mystery, but to create a curiosity, so to say. Enough curiosity for them to fill out that form and put their email in, so that way you can build your list. Now, will everybody put the correct email in? No. But in the process, a lot of people will. And when you start to grow your list and you start to punch through the limits and start to get people added to your email list, then you will start to see a change in your business. Email marketing is one aspect of your business that you should use, along with a lot of offline things. You should never stop talking to people. Never ever stop talking to people. Never be able to, be scared or be afraid to to present your business to people, because you never know where somebody's life is. Strike up a conversation with people in Walmart that are working in lines. How's it going? You can usually tell when people are miserable on their jobs, whether they like it or not, because they have this whole expression on their face like, I don't like this. Or you get to ask them, how was your day? I don't like this. Some of them will say, I'm blessed, but these bills are killing me. Well, would you like to find a better way where you don't have to worry about those bills? You can just strike up any conversation. So don't ever be afraid to utilize offline methods along with the methodologies I'm about to teach you right now, which is some online stuff, which is another form of fishing. So it sort of says that if you have more baits in line, more lines in the water, you can catch more fish and attract more people, in this case a more business partner, and not fish. But anyway, but the importance of having a capture page system such as this is that it provides you with everything you need. My websites, they have the already pre-made ones that I told you. It has some videos on, but I didn't utilize those. You can take those and use the videos in them and set up your sites to attract people. Hold on. I don't want to do that. Like I said, this thing comes with Fast Start, Capture Page Creator, Fast Start training. It comes with a lot of training. Capture Page Creator, SMS texting, email broadcaster, autoresponder. That email broadcaster, along with this SMS texting, is very important, because unless you have one with the other, then you're not going to be able to come across such a message, and you can hit your list really hard. And those people who stay on board, they just stay on board. Those who shake, they shake. But at least people will know that you're serious about your business. You have autoresponder contact manager, which allows you to see how many leads that you gain every day. Tiny URL system, which shrinks a big URL into a little bitty URL. That way, if you're putting it into your domain name, it's just that. Some domains are funny about certain HTTPS, HTTP servers. So it's just something that depends on how you utilize it. URL link rotator, which can be utilized to do team building, because you want to have your team eating, because the longer that they eat, the more the longer you will eat. So, and then it goes to show that a lot of people, when they join people, they say, well, I have your best interest in hand, help them. Because if you have their best interest in hand, you have your best interest in hand. And your best interest in hand is making sure these people, see some money. See the money grow. People just don't join air. This is not a business of people who are just coming in. You find a like-minded person, but they might not just have the necessary know-how. They have a blog builder where you can build your blog. If you're a blogger, which is another way to get attract attention to your business. When people see that you are solid and you're doing your travels or you're doing whatever in your business, you're taking pictures, you're uploading them to your blog, to your Facebook page, to your all your social media accounts, all of them are connected, all of them are rotated together, then people are more likely to say, well, that's a pretty solid person. That's a pretty solid individual. I can deal with them. QR codes, it just allows you to basically put the little code on your back of your phone with somebody. If somebody has a QR code scanner on their phone, they can scan that QR code and basically get your capture page sent to their phone, their website, without having to put the www in. Generic marketing videos, local marketing videos, invoice creator, that is if you wanted to build sites for people, learn how to market, your affiliate websites. Affiliate websites were the ones I just showed you. E-wallet or PayPal. You can request a withdrawal or change PayPal, man. Also, you can buy business manager, sales and leads, sales manager, buy leads, lead training, and you can share codes. So if you have a pretty tight capture page that you want to utilize, front page that you want to utilize, then you can put that together for people. So, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff in the Facebook support group as well. And I see a lot of people request, to join the Facebook, but if you're not in, the only way you can get in is by being invited by somebody after you've joined. So, yeah. I put together a couple of capture pages, and this is just one of them. So, those are the things that you're going to have with this system. It's just not, it's just not enough to have an autoresponder and capture pages. You have to have some training behind it. So I know I made that very long, but just to put that to you, that's what you need to be successful. If you're on a shoestring budget, yep, the folks at Hercules will provide you with all of the things that you need to promote your business. Now that what you see is a login ad, and that can be purchased through one of their platforms that they utilize, with which you get by being a member of this right here, of this page right here. And anytime that you sign up, another thing that you can do, like I said, with this, let me see. Now, mind you, the most important thing when you're trying to get your business set up is to be able to mail to people on a constant basis. To be able to mail to people on a constant basis. And I think the number changes from here to there. Let's see, email database. I've already emailed. All right, there are 79,000. Oh, shit. Okay, that was yesterday. I'm thinking it's 11 o'clock. They go by Eastern time, so I'm like, I didn't mail? No, but I did mail yesterday for them because it's 12 o'clock, 12:15 their time. I'm in the Central Standard Time, so it's 11:15. It's 11:15 here. So with that, you get to email 79,625 people a day with a gold membership. Silver membership, you can email every other day. So with the silver membership, you can mail silver membership, so that runs roughly every other day. Let's say if you get it right 5 times a week and you don't forget to mail out, 79,625 people times 3. That's how many emails you get to send out every week to people's inbox. And all it goes to add another email to your box. And it's just a numbers game. Some of this stuff is like, when I see people get upset with solo ad vendors, and they'll say this, that, and other, and understand that solo ad vendors, some solo ad vendors are like a day at a beach on the East Coast after a storm. And, well, basically in the Carolinas anyway. It's like a day on the beach in the Carolinas or Florida after a storm. And you see all those old people with their metal detectors, and they go out there and they're going to find treasure that washed up ashore, old coins, and they turn that in for some real money. Some people have lists like that. They have the right people on their list that'll pay attention to what you have after you've emailed them. Some will join you right away. Some, not so much. Some will take a little persuading. And that's where email marketing comes into play. You have to send your emails out. You have to hit, once they hit your autoresponder, you have to have good follow-up emails. And from what I've heard, it just pays to email people every day. and to let them see what it is that you're doing on a daily basis. Show them that you are succeeding. The email broadcaster is a tool that you use in cognizant with your autoresponder. So clear. So I have the gold membership, and I'm allowed to email every day. And I got off on a tangent. I know it's a long video. I'm trying to make it short, but 79,625 times 7 days a week. I'm able to mail out 557,000 people. Well, I'm able to send out an email, one email a day, and it's going to be received 375 times during that week. And it's all a numbers game. When you hear somebody say analytics, all that is a fancy word and them trying to make themselves sound smart. Numbers. You have to go with the numbers. And the same goes with any solo ad. But if you're on a shoestring budget, this is a good platform to start with. They have this thing called an iBlast ad that you get with it if you sign up with me. I'll give you the link to if they don't, provide it for you right off the bat. But it's just what that login ad was that you saw. You buy that, and people who log in on a daily basis can see. Hold on, let me get that. Let me put this on pause real quick. So this is the iBlast ad, and what the iBlast site looks like. It's extreme advertising, and when somebody logs into Hercules, that little advertisement that you see, a lot of people get a chance to look at that. Now, I'm just trying to do a presentation, but normally I'll look at their sites and I'll see what they have. If it's interesting enough, I'll hook up with it. But you come in here, you fill out your name, your email, the subject of your ad, your website address, and also it pays to use the your link in the body of your email address too, of your email. That way you can bring people into the you can have people unmistakably have people click on your link for that. And the body of your ad, don't use HTML, because most email boxes have a filter that kicks it out immediately. So if you do use HTML, 9 times out of 10 it probably won't be delivered, because it's just, it's kind of like the pop-ups. When everybody had to get pop-up protection when you first started getting on the internet, and everybody had the little ad running. You get pills here, get healed here. You click on one and it just leads you down one rabbit hole after another one, but nothing like this. I think that's when people were just doing advertising. What was it? AOL was selling advertisement to average everyday people for nominal fees. So it starts off with a $29 mailing. They didn't used to have this. They only had 3 options when I first started. They had the $89 option, the $129 option, and the $199 option. So with this, you see what you get. You get a 6-hour Hercules Bliss Volta login ad, 1 mega mail submission. But you really are not going to get much out of that. Let me tell you that. Now, here's my normal one. Here's my formula. Sometimes I'll combine one of these, a 48-hour mega mail submission, with a $39 mega mail submission a few days later. That way it's kind of like mixing it up, because you never know when your ad is going to launch it. But the $39 one is a 12-hour 12-hour login ad that lets people see what you see. But I think they added something new over here to this. So they didn't used to have the list group or list Volta profile spotlight session, so that's kind of new to this. But with 36 hour one, you get your ad seen and 2 mega mail submissions to over 81,500 contact and email addresses. So you could just see, 48 hours, you get a 48-hour list Volta login ad and 3 mega mail submissions to over 81,500 email addresses. So that's it's not really 81,000, it's like 79, like I told you. So it goes up. It used to be that back in the day, but it goes up and it goes down. 1 submission to over 22,000 proven buyers on their mailing list in a 48-hour list Volta. So that means when somebody uses an ad or if after I get done emailing, that's going to bring up another page where it shows me another login ad to see. And normally, like I said, I watch them because I want to see what's going to happen next. What's on the page. I don't know. I like watching people's advertisements. It's kind of like I'm a junkie for them.
That wasn't meant to be a joke.
And then same thing, 4, and then you get 1 mega mail submission. So, but you can do the same thing over here. So, the proven buyers list, you can get 3 of those submitted for $49.95. So it pays for you to do that ad. That one right there, 22 proven buyers because they jump on your list. My list has grown exponentially since I restarted using them. I've built several lists over the years and just built several lists and have never maintained them. Like I said, because the system just really wasn't what I needed, and I just didn't want my price to go up on my capture pages. Anyway, you can use Traffic for Me for traffic, and you can start earning free clicks, which can be extra emails. Like I said, remember, some people's like some people's, I forgot to say the other analogy, some people's like the sandbox. Some people like a day at the beach in Charleston. The sandboxes are just that, the sandboxes. The people who are on the beach, the people who have the beach list are the people who have, the people on there that you need. So, yeah. Well, as you see, I have not gotten any signups, but I have used the traffic before. And it does add people to your list. So, this is not a magic cure-all. I want you to know that. Solo is solo. Billing your list is not a guarantee of getting any signups, but you need to run the numbers. You need to run the numbers. Yeah, I mean, if you have a small list, it might not take that. It might, it might take you a while. I know some people who have a list of 800,000, but if they don't have the right offer, they, they don't have the right tools, have poor email deliverability, their open rates fall through the cracks. So, and you have MLM leads, all links provided, fill up below, and then you have human eyeballs, which gives you a 60% opt-in ratio, but they want you to use get response, and they want to build the capture rate for you in order for to guarantee the 60% ratio. And with me, I just just send the links, send the traffic, because I'm going to use my capture page and I already have a system set up. There's no need for me to get response. And that's another thing I couldn't get. About 2 years ago, I tried to get a thing set up for through one of the top traffic senders, and it was just a farce. They didn't understand my business very much, and it was what it was. But this is a little capture page I made for Craigslist. And then, like I said, that. And if I find anything else other than the offline methods and postcards and stuff like that, postcards do work, but it's a slow process. And unless you're going to be mailing out 25,000 postcards a month, then you might as well forget that. And it becomes really expensive too. But it does work. It's just another way for you to reach your people. So utilizing online and offline methods like this, and then going to live events, helps you build your business too. You know, it's not always, I can give you hints, tips and hints. I made another video, offline marketing tips for in-cruises in any business. So you can utilize that for whatever. But anyway, this has been your boy, and this has been one long ass video. One long video. This has been your boy, Ferris Jaloney. Be blessed, not stressed. Be always motivated by success. And I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world. If not, catch a big check. And, you know, if you're not, then I'm definitely going to be. So, peace. That was a long one, baby. I didn't mean to go that long. But it was done in one take.